So, what's the best free editing setup for creators this year? That is a great question. And honestly, there isn't one perfect answer for everyone. I'm Craig, and I'm here with Nate, a longtime editor who has now transitioned to being a full-time creator. We've each cut hundreds of videos on a lot of different tools over the years. We've narrowed down the options to a few standout free contenders that solve real problems depending on your current creator level. Let's jump right in and see what's available on the market today. First up, we have to talk about iMovie. Everybody has heard of this one, as it is the classic starting point for all Apple users. iMovie is exceptionally dead simple to navigate, making the barrier to entry nearly non-existent. It runs incredibly smoothly even on older Mac hardware, which is a huge plus for budget-conscious creators. Since it often comes pre-installed, you eliminate the friction of having to download and install heavy pro software right away. When you are first learning the language of editing, iMovie provides about 80% of the features you actually need. It easily handles assembling your clips, dropping in background music, and adding basic titles without overwhelming you. One feature we absolutely love is the magnetic timeline, which is a true godsend for beginners. Everything just snaps right into place, so you never wrestle with awkward gaps or complicated track management. This allows you to bang out a solid rough cut incredibly fast when time is of the essence. It's particularly great for vloggers, student creators, or anyone editing on older Intel Macs. However, every tool has its limitations, and iMovie is no exception to that rule. The most obvious constraint is that it is strictly Apple only, leaving Windows users completely out of luck. Furthermore, the built-in color grading tools are extremely basic, focusing only on simple adjustments like brightness and contrast. If your goal is a polished, stylized cinematic look with advanced masking, you will quickly outgrow this software. The magnetic timeline, while a pro for some, is a total deal breaker for others who need more granular control. Creators who prefer complex layering and absolute manual placement will find iMovie restrictive very quickly. So if iMovie feels too basic for your vision, or if you are focused on short-form content, we move on to CapCut. Think of CapCut as iMovie that has been upgraded significantly with powerful new features. It remains very approachable, yet it throws in a ton of advanced tools and impressive AI effects for free. CapCut is absolutely amazing for creators who focus heavily on shorts or vertical content distribution. The dedicated phone app is perfectly optimized for quick, on-the-go edits throughout your day. The desktop application is also quite solid, but as a pro tip, download the standalone version instead of the browser one for better stability. It can perform background removal without needing any physical green screen setup whatsoever. The AI capabilities allow you to track faces and automatically perform beauty tweaks, like brightening eyes or whitening teeth. You can even apply complex motion effects with just a couple of thoughtful taps on the screen. There are also extremely helpful built-in captioning and subtitle tools, which are crucial for TikTok and Instagram Reel success. We have literally seen CapCut edits crush it when it comes to viewer retention metrics. The clever use of their built-in effects often leads to surprisingly insane viewer engagement levels. This proves that you can absolutely achieve near pro-level results using a completely free application. Now, we have to address the few downsides that some creators are rightfully concerned about. Some creators rightfully worry about CapCut's ownership structure, which is tied closely to TikTok. There have also been occasional questions about its availability or service access in certain specific geographic regions. While the filters and AI are impressive, if you demand fine-grained color control, you will still need external tools. Similarly, complex audio mixing for broadcast quality sound still requires moving outside of the CapCut environment. And just to reiterate, the browser version is definitely not as stable or feature-rich as the dedicated app. Now, if you want absolute full customization and the ability to master every part of post-production under one roof, you need to look at the heavyweight champion. That champion is DaVinci Resolve. And yes, there is a very capable free version available to everyone. Resolve uniquely packs professional editing, industry-standard color grading, advanced audio mixing via Fairlight, and visual effects using Fusion into a single application. This is the ultimate choice for creators who are determined to learn one single serious and incredibly powerful platform. Resolve's built-in color tools are recognized globally as being completely industry standard for film and television. The newer AI features integrated into the platform are constantly becoming smarter and more useful with every update. Once you learn the workflow across the dedicated pages for editing, color, Fusion, and Fairlight, you can do nearly everything without jumping between separate apps. Resolve also scales remarkably well, as a full license often comes bundled if you ever purchase Blackmagic design camera gear. But we must be honest, Resolve is absolutely not designed for everyone, especially when starting out. There is a significant learning curve that can feel quite steep when you first open the application. It is also notoriously resource hungry, meaning you will want a truly decent machine to avoid frustrating amounts of waiting time. If your primary need is quick edits, or you are pumping out dozens of short clips weekly, Resolve can simply feel like too much overkill. You might spend all your creative time just managing the software instead of actually creating. So if Resolve is too heavy for your immediate needs, where does Vizard fit into this robust ecosystem? Let's be completely real. Most modern creators aren't just editing one YouTube video anymore. They are expected to produce a whole ecosystem of content, including long-form uploads and multiple clips for every social platform. This is precisely the area where Vizard becomes a genuine game changer for scaling your presence. It does not replace your lead editor or your colorist. Instead, it accelerates the hardest part of the process. Vizard targets the painful bottleneck, turning long videos into consistent, high-performing short clips and actually getting them posted on time. Imagine you just finished a massive hour-long interview or a really insightful live stream session. For most creators, extracting dozens of shareable, viral-ready moments from that footage is incredibly tedious manual labor. The manual steps involve scrubbing, finding highlights, captioning, cropping for vertical, exporting, and then scheduling each one separately. Vizard's core function is to automate nearly all of that repetitive extraction work for you instantly. Its powerful AI automatically identifies the best, most viral-ready moments from your long videos to produce ready-to-post clips. This structure lets you dedicate your best creative energy to polishing 1 or 2 hero edits in Resolve or CapCut. Meanwhile, Vizard is autonomously churning out dozens of high-potential clips you might have otherwise never found the time to post. There are 3 core strengths to Vizard that truly matter for a modern content engine. The first is the immediate auto-editing feature that pulls out those potentially viral sound bites automatically. The second major strength is the auto-scheduling feature, letting you set a posting frequency and letting the AI cue the content. And the third is a central content calendar to manage, tweak, plan, and ultimately publish those clips across all your different platforms. That entire workflow is pure gold for creators who prioritize consistency, but absolutely hate the grinding manual labor. So, how does this new tool play with the other editing software we just discussed? The relationship is completely complementary. They all support each other's strengths. Use iMovie if you are just starting out and need to learn the fundamentals with zero stress. If you are making fast, flashy shorts, use CapCut, and you can even export Vizard clips into it for those final finishing touches. Use DaVinci Resolve when you need that broadcast-level color and audio quality for your main flagship videos. Vizard sits on top of all of these, accelerating your short-form output by finding moments and scheduling posts automatically. This whole process ensures you are consistently posting without getting stuck, doing endless manual uploading every single day. Let's look at a couple of real-world examples to make this workflow concrete. Creator Natalie records hour-long interviews and used to post 1 long video and maybe 1 highlight clip per week. After integrating Vizard, she got dozens of shorts automatically created from that same source material. She then quickly picked the best ones, tweaked them in CapCut for extra motion graphics, and let Vizard auto-schedule everything. Her channel's audience reach tripled within just 1 month because she was consistently hitting more formats on more platforms. Consider a small team that shoots detailed weekly tutorials using Resolve for the main production. The editor crafts a polished master tutorial and then drops that file directly into Vizard for distribution prep. Within minutes, the team has 10 perfectly formatted shorts ready to go. Quick tips, teasers, and social previews. Then, the central content calendar queues everything across platforms, meaning the marketing person avoids 20 manual uploads. We are not suggesting Vizard is magic that will fix genuinely poor foundational content. You still absolutely need good source footage and a compelling hook to capture attention in the first place. What Vizard dramatically reduces is the sheer time and friction between finishing and publishing your social clips. That efficient content lifecycle is where the real productivity win for high-volume creators is found. Let's run through a quick reality check on the remaining downsides of this automation tool. First, the AI is not infallible. It will surface many potential clips, but you must review and tweak the absolute best ones. Second, if your primary creative demand is extreme color grading or frame-by-frame VFX, you will still default to DaVinci or After Effects. The entire point is to automate the repetitive, time-consuming parts of the content funnel so you can focus purely on creativity. So, what is our final practical recommendation for you based on your current creator stage? If you are brand new to this and on an Apple device, start with iMovie to learn the core editing fundamentals without distraction. If you are making a ton of shorts right now and need fast, flashy results, CapCut is an incredible place to live. If you want to become a one-person production studio and master the entire craft, invest the time to learn DaVinci Resolve. And for any creator who needs both high volume and absolute consistency, you must add Vizard to your toolkit. Let it find your best viral moments, create ready-to-post vertical clips, and keep your channels consistently fed via the calendar. This helps you avoid getting stuck in the miserable cycle of manual posting hell every single day. At the very end of the day, editing tools are simply that, tools to achieve a specific outcome. Pick the one that best aligns with your current workflow and your long-term growth goals. iMovie gets you started right away with virtually no initial stress or financial outlay. CapCut helps you rapidly iterate on creative ideas specifically within the short-form vertical space. Resolve provides you with the maximum level of professional control over every single pixel and sound wave. And Vizard is the ultimate solution that turns every long video you make into the fuel that grows your audience everywhere. This process keeps your social channels fed without inevitably burning out the person doing the manual editing work. We have full tutorials available showing exactly how to combine these tools in the exact sequence we described. See how Vizard feeds perfectly timed clips directly into CapCut for those final visual enhancements. Or watch how clips are batched for scheduling while you are deep in the color grading process inside Resolve. Try one suggested workflow. Observe what genuinely saves you the most administrative time, and then iterate on that success. Remember that consistency in showing up always beats chasing unattainable perfection when you are building an audience. Alright, that is our current professional take on the best free editing stacks available this year. Experiment with the options. Don't be afraid to start simple and scale up when ready. If you need to scale your short-form output significantly without hiring an entire dedicated team, Vizard is definitely worth testing out. Consider it the essential glue that ties your entire content ecosystem together across all your distribution points. We genuinely love hearing about the real-world workflows creators implement to level up their content strategy. Let us know in the comments which exact stack you ultimately decide to pick and how it's working for your unique creation process.